Hey y'all, hey, hope all is well with you. I am Leslie of LesAnn Creations, coming to you from my workroom. So, don't pay attention to me. Yes, I am touching my hair. It, for whatever reason, it seems like I think about my hair after the recording starts. Whew, it's a lot of hair. I need to wash it. But anyway, so today I have a couple things I gotta do. One, my room's a hot mess, but that's normal around here. But what I need to do is I am doing some reorganization. I'm still trying to get it done. Everything ain't where I want it to be. It's kind of hodgepodgey. But I have two closets in my hallway. One that I'm turning into my basically storage cabinet for all my canning products and stuff. But it has some other stuff in the closet that probably shouldn't be in there. I need to move. And then, but at the end of my closet is fabric. I have fabric out there because I have fabric everywhere. My closet's full of fabric. I have fabric in the corner. I have fabric on the floor. I have fabric underneath my table. I have fabric and on top of that fabric, I got fabric everywhere. So I did weed through some of the fabrics and pulled out some of the stuff that I didn't like, so it's not in here. But still, it's not making a big difference or a big dent in anything. I have some fabric back on the floor. Not where I want it to be, but it's there. So there's a few things I have to do. One, I really need to sew some things. Sew some things. One, for my family. My grandkids, my granddaughter, no, my daughter-in-law, one of them people asked me to make something for one of the kids. Then I had some fabric that I wanted to make some tops for my grandgirls. It's a couple of shirts I want to make for my sons that I'm gonna do. Probably. Hopefully I'll record a lot of it. You may get tidbits of it because in between all doing that, I have to do a clean out of a lot of my garments that I've created before that I'm selling. Yeah. I do have some videos of some completed projects that are coming out because I have a lot. I do a lot. And forgive me, sometimes I squirrel. So we're going to go in a hallway closet because what I'm going to do is put some of that stuff in here. I really need to pull the stuff that's on the floor and put it in here, but I'm so used to it being there. It's not that big of a stressor, but I need that closet because some items that's down in that other closet really needs to be in this closet. So if I can get some of the fabrics out, I may have room, but what I'm probably going to have to do is those fabrics in the hallway are actually already bolted. It sounds funny how I did it, but on both. This is a new project that I will be working on, and hopefully I can record some of it. Often I get people who buy clothes or gifted things and they don't fit them or is not particularly their style, or this particular issue is the fabric is heavy. I say it's heavy. And when I say fabric's heavy, it's heavy. So I need to, in essence, figure out how to, not figure out. I need to, fix that for her so she can wear it. This little tote, it's got African fabric scraps in it. Different sizes. Sorry. Forgive forgive me, different, I don't get rid of scraps of fabrics. African print is one I really don't like to get rid of out of all the fabrics because you can always accent something or create something. So there's one thing I've made, I call it an African tie, specifically for women, but it gives you, like, if you're not a person who wants, like, are not ready for all the colors or all the prints that you see with African print designs, maybe you just a little skittish. It's a way to give you that African print, the color, the vibrancy, the beauty, and not have to have a whole garment out of it. I would do a whole garment. Not everybody would do a whole garment. So I made, it's called African. I have to, one day I have a video, I think, of me making one. I know I got pictures. So I'm going to pop a couple pictures here or here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But that's one way I've made some that gives you a little bit of the colors without having a whole garment. Yeah, a whole garment. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in here first, because what I have is I have different things on boats, and then I have stuff in drawers, and I need to, I don't know, I thought I figured it out before I got on the camera, but I haven't. I know that I have to clean up first. Sad part is I don't know if this light will stay on. I do want to probably put a curtain here, because I had a curtain here before, but I think I'm going to put another curtain here. This is some new fabric I just bought. It's got, oh, it's so cute. I just bought it. I know I didn't need to buy it. I know. But I thought it was too cute to make some summer shirts for my green girls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some stuff down in this tote. Other things that I know that I want to get to right away, I'm not going to do nothing with. Or do this thing. This is a bag that I started to pull together of fabrics that I don't see myself making anything out of. Like, even for my own storefront. And I know why. And it's fabrics out in that bag. It's fabrics I've had for years. So, which is kind of disappointing and not cost effective. So I'm going to pull y'all over here. I'm trying to move stuff here. So what I'm going to have to do is I got to come over here so I can explain a little bit better. All right. So, yes, I have a lot of fabric. Okay. But we ain't talking about that. So I have the fabric over here. As you can see, some of them on boats, some of them are rolled up. What I want to do is anything that I can place into my file drawers, which you can tell it's already kind of full in this one, but it's not neat. So I need to get them back in this position this way, because I can not only get more in there, but it just makes it easier. But I do put them in like family stuff. Like, this is not supposed to be in here. I think I just was in a mood and just putting stuff up. That is not the drawer it belongs in. But this drawer is a knit drawer. Drawer above it is my lining. The next one is fancy laces and everything. And the next one is mostly chiffon. So anything chiffon and like I forgot what they're called. Right offhand. Right offhand, I can't remember. But that's what is in those. So what I want to do is pull anything. What I want to do is pull anything that's over here that actually supposed to be on this side in here. And then I can shift stuff around. This side is kind of organized almost the same way, but because of the different sizes of the boats that I created, it's not working like I want. Totally, it's partially working because I've had to put some rolled items in between for spacing reasons. I'm at the point now that I need to get more cardboard if I want to continue to do them the way I started. And all I did, because I needed some kind of weight to them, was I ended up grabbing, you know what, let me pull some stuff out that I know I'm probably not going to use. I needed some stuff that had weight to it. So I just took some regular cardboard, made them a particular size to fit inside my file cabinet mostly, and then whatever that size was is the same size that I made for the other side. That's why some of the fabric kind of hangs off on some and fits perfectly on others, but it works. All I decided to do here is just to pull out just different fabrics that I've had probably for God knows how long, that I just don't need. I'm I do random talk, so anyway, so I'm pulling all the fabrics I think that I'm not going to use, don't have a desire to use, and those that I do want, I'm going ahead and putting them in the file drawers. So on this particular side, I'll show y'all the drawer. I know I'm not going to use this. So this is pretty much, I call my cotton drawer. I have like just different cottons I have in here. Certain ones I'm gonna just move them out of here and put them in that one tote that, or the one little bag that has oh, this doesn't belong in here at all. It has African print in it. Okay, I done did something with that. Can go. And some stuff, like I bought, see, I like this one better than that other one I used, but I couldn't find it when I was looking for it. But this is pretty much my cotton drawer that I keep all my cottons, minus that. It doesn't belong in here. And I use this, and this is how I kind of keep stuff straight. I do fabric families. If I put the same type of fabric in the drawers, it makes it easier for me to find them. So I have a spot I've been putting my cotton in on the shelf, some fabrics is coming out because I've had it a while. I don't have a desire to work with it, whether it's the color, um, whether I've had it too long. It's useful. I might as well give it to somebody who can give it or sell it to somebody who can use it instead of keeping it in my stuff that I'm not going to use it. And I want to literally really condense down that those fabrics. So these I'm probably going to put in that tote because otherwise it will get used and they're not mine. I've been wanting to use them every time I see them, so the temptation, I've tried to give them back to the person. They don't want to take it. Seems like it's like, I'm gonna have you do something. I'm like, how long will I have to wait to do whatever the project you want me to do? I need it out of my house. Nothing against them. It's just I got a lot, as you can tell, I have a lot of my own fabric. And so having their fabric in my stuff makes it difficult for me to see what I have and what I don't have. For the most part, I kind of mentally know what I have for the most part. So let's go here. All right. So as you can tell, this is the hodgepodge closet and it has fabric in it. Well, this fabric right here is got to come out. So I got to find, which I'm probably going to do this off camera because it's going to take some time. I have to find a way to get the fabric either up in here, which you can see is pretty tight, or put in there. Either way, it's gonna take me a minute. And that's all I'm doing is moving stuff from one location to the next and trying to figure out the best way, best place to put stuff until I start really sewing. I've been doing alteration projects and stuff, and that has taken a lot of more mental, because when it comes to my alterations, I don't rush to do them. I have to think it through to decide what best to do. So, yeah, that's what I got to work on. So, this is it for today. um, I will probably put a couple clips on the back end of this so y'all can see some of the stuff I did, because this is a task. I'm going to figure out what other items I just want to get rid of, whether I'm going to do I know y'all, I'm sorry for, I keep on looking over and I'm looking at the pile of stuff over there. My goal today is going to be definitely get this fabric out of this closet, pull any other fabrics that I really think I am not, I'm not, that doesn't, I guess the easiest word or easiest set of words is bring me joy. I don't know if that makes a difference to somebody else, but for me, if that fabric doesn't pique my creative juices or have me wanting to make something out of it, even if it's still sitting on the shelf, then I don't need to keep it. And I can move the stuff that I know that makes me happy. And it could be the fact that because somebody gave it to me, or it could be because I've had it so long that I totally forgot about it, which I do forget. I do forget that it just needs to go. And it's okay. Gift it to somebody. I may take it to a thrift store, or I heard of a couple places where you can kind of de-stash your fabrics. I can even put it on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know what I'm going to do. If I do, I'll probably do it in bundles, because it's fabric. It's good fabric. 9 times out of 10, even some of the pieces may be 2 yards. It may be 2 yards with, excess because I may have cut off of it, or it could be more than that. But sometimes I've bought fabric thinking I was going to work on it or make something for somebody in particular, and I decided, it's not going to work. It's not going to do what I wanted to do, or it's just that maybe they are no longer in the, what's the word, in the market to buy that garment. Like they're not in the mood for it, or their style has changed and maybe that fabric color is not what they tend to wear anymore now. It could be anything. I don't know, because I've done that. I've bought fabric. People told me they wanted something made, and I bought it specifically with them in mind, and they changed their mind. I don't stress about it, because most of it I figured out what to do with it. Other things, So that's pretty much what I'm going to do today. What are you going to do today? But one thing I got to do is let me get back to work. Y'all have a great one. Anyway, so I hope everyone has a great day. Make sure if you haven't, like and subscribe to the channel. It's all about sewing over here. Y'all may hear something about my garden, because that's what I do too. That's the reason why I got to get my closet done and situated, because I had to go get my cans and everything and get them ready for I don't want to wait till the last minute and be hollering saying, I ain't got enough jars. I ain't got enough this. Trying to pre-plan so I'm not planning in the midst of the actual picking and harvesting season. So y'all may see a little of that, but not too much. Because what's this about? This is about fashion, about fabric, and about sewing. And me getting this room together. Anyway, y'all have a great day. I will catch you all the next time. Deuces.